What's up, guys? We're back. We're finally back with another stream today. We're finally back with another stream today. We're finally back with another stream today. We're finally back and with another stream today. We're finally back and with another stream today. We're finally back and with another stream today. And stream today. And okay, is there a bit of an echo? I think there's a bit of an echo here. Okay, is there a bit of an echo? I think there's a bit of an echo here. Okay, is there a bit of an echo? I think there's a bit of an echo here. Okay, is there a bit of an echo? I think there's a bit of an echo here. Okay, is there a bit of an echo? I think there's a bit of an echo here. Okay, is there a bit of an echo? I think there's a bit of an echo here. Okay, is there a bit of an echo? I think there's a bit of an echo here. Okay, is there a bit of an echo? Okay, so I've now switched to my other mic. I think it sounds much better now. And I need to increase the volume slightly. Do I need to increase the volume? Yes, a bit. Okay, so now I guess it sounds much better. This is like my normal. If I hold it closer, maybe if it's better. Okay, so now it sounds good. So I guess I can. Yeah, it's fine. Is this better, or do I switch to my previously used mic? And it sounds like this right now. I think this is good. I'm going to stick with this. Okay, so we still have some time until it begins. I think there's about 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up the highlights, the FP1 highlights. Let's watch the FP1 highlights together, shall we? And I'm gonna be turning on the desktop audio for a bit so you can hear this as well. So I'm just gonna switch to that screen really quick. There you go, perfect. Let's watch this. Um, sprint is about sprint weekends is that you get only one practice session now, so it's like even more harder, especially so early in the season. I feel like it's a pretty big risk to take because every team is trying out new stuff, like Ferrari trying out their new Macarena wing. So it is something I feel like it should be given a little more time to practice some things, use those new components and get used to it and get well acquainted with it. Like how Lewis Hamilton had a spin. I don't know if it was because of the wing or maybe he just locked up or something. But I hope he can fix get around that problem pretty easily during the sprint quali as well. But I think, is the international stream on yet? No, it's not. Okay, so we still have time. It starts at 1, doesn't it? The international stream should be up any minute now. Or is it just my stream which is not running? Watch live international. Okay, good. It's not up yet. Fine, perfect. So I'm just gonna go back to Twitch for a second. Yeah. Okay. It's not bad. Okay, so the voice is fine. I'm just wondering if my voice is coming out fine. Yeah, if I yell during this sprint qualifying because of a crash, please forgive me because your eardrums are gonna go out. Okay, so the international stream is on. Okay, I just need to really quickly get the live timings up. This. Okay, so we have the timings up, and we're gonna turn on the audio for my stream, not for you guys. Wow, there's so many Lewis Hamilton fans there. It's really nice to see that the support Lewis has in China. I think they absolutely like love him there. So I really hope Lewis can get his first win in Ferrari over here. Honestly, it is going to be in my prediction as well. There's going to be a video for that coming soon, or at least a reel on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't at codexverse.f1. Look at those big flags for Lewis. It's so nice to see that. So another 30 seconds to green light. I want to see what Nico Hulkenberg can do in the Audi this time, because we get to see the true pace of the Audi as well. I want to see how good they can do. I hope they can make it to Q3. Oh no, that's not nice. Oh no. So Sergio Perez is out of sprint qualifying already because of a fuel system issue, and he's not going to be racing. He's not going to be setting any lap this time. And there's Fernando Alonso. I don't know what Aston Martin's going to do with him this time. It's going to be really, really hard to see that. And they're the both Red Bulls of Max Verstappen and Isaac Hadjar. Okay, Isaac Hadjar's already going on his first lap. Now I want to see Max Verstappen's full potential in qualifying. I mean, I know there's still sprint qualifying, the cars are set up for sprint, but I want to see what he can do in the RB22 because he crashed out pretty early, which was not good. Okay, honestly, that super clipping wasn't so bad as I was thinking. So China has a really big, long back straight, and I just watched Hadger's onboard, and the super clipping doesn't sound as bad as it did on George Russell's Mercedes in the pole lap, which he put up there. So 134 is decent. It's not bad actually. Verstappen, wow. Did Hulkenberg's lap time get deleted? Come on, Leclerc. Hamilton's going faster in the second sector, and there's a car right in front. Oh no, the super clipping sounds a bit. Okay, there is a bit of super clipping, but it's not as bad as Australia. I still feel like it's much better from there. Liam Lawson goes 134.7. Oh, thank God they finally updated the timing tables as well. The timing tables looked so horrible in Australia. Now they've made it good again. Leclerc goes fastest. Does Lewis Hamilton get it as well? Lewis Hamilton goes faster than half a second. Wow. Lewis Hamilton goes faster by half a second. He's already into the 133s. That's a really good lap, honestly. Now I want to see what the McLarens can do. What can Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris do? Stroll lap time deleted. Track limits on turn 9. Oh wow. Hulkenberg goes second fastest. Behrman goes fourth fastest. That's incredible. That's really really nice. Piastri has matched Hamilton almost. But I want to see what the Mercedes do. George Russell's just taking the purple first sector. Antonelli's doing a personal best as well, and he's just 3 tenths down on his teammate in the first sector. Gasly goes eighth fastest. Okay, for some reason the super clipping on the McLaren sounds much more worse than on the Red Bull and the Ferrari. I mean by the Mercedes, I mean in the Mercedes power unit specifically. I think that's something about the Mercedes power unit, I suppose. Piastri goes second fastest with almost by a tenth. Norris goes second fastest, 3/100ths quicker than his teammate. Is this Antonelli? Antonelli got fastest almost. George Russell, oh my god. Max Verstappen on his second lap. Max Verstappen goes only seventh fastest. Hulkenberg has put in a really, really good lap. He's 1 second off the Mercedes, which is fair enough given how fast Mercedes are this time. But but it's really, really nice that that Audi have got their car sorted so well. We were expecting Haas to be in front, but there seems to be a good fight between Haas and Audi for the best of the rest. That is the for being ahead of the midfield right now. So second fastest. Leclerc went second fastest, but he's still 4 tenths off. You can imagine how fast the Mercedes are. Lewis Hamilton is going faster in the middle sector. He's just got a purple middle sector. Albon hasn't got anywhere. Lewis Hamilton goes second fastest now. That's some good pace. He's 1/10 in. He's close to 1/10 for Lewis Hamilton, and that's incredible. That's really nice. I feel really nice that Lewis Hamilton has got his mojo back. Especially, he sounded really positive after the Australian Grand Prix. He said he really loved the car. It was feeling nice, so I really hope he can get some podiums and wins. Verstappen says shifts are terrible. Valtteri Bottas is complaining about the deployment. He says there's something wrong with the deployment. Oh, he just went off. He just went off too far. Verstappen's had a horrible first sector. He's 8 tenths down. So we're 1 minute away from this SQ1 to get over, and we have Bottas and Perez. Perez is not going to be taking part, so there's Bottas at the bottom, with Alonso and Stroll in the Aston Martins, Colapinto in the Alpine, and Albon. So everyone up until one, two, three, four, five, six. So everyone up till Albon is going to get knocked out unless Arvid Lindbad puts in a good lap. He is a danger right now. He is in the elimination zone. He's close to the elimination zone. Liam Lawson goes ninth fastest. That's really nice. That's good for the VCOB. Lindbad goes 13th. He's still close to the elimination zone, but hopefully he'll be safe. Bortoletto and Behrman, track limits violation, lap time deleted. Charles Leclerc takes the checkered flag in the top three, and he's 1.5 tenth off. That's not bad, honestly. Ferrari seem to have gained some pace, maybe. Carlos Sainz takes the checkered flag, does not improve. He is out. And this is Ollie Behrman. Did he? Oh, the track limits was on the final corner. The final corner, he went into the gravel trap slightly, and then he came back onto the track, because of which his lap time was deleted. But he's still safe. He's P12. I think he should be fine. I guess. Some of the guys still left to take the checkered flag. I think Max Verstappen's just gonna dive into the pits now. Yeah, he has. He's gone into the pits. He's taking the checkered flag as well. George Russell comes out, he just puts in one lap and he goes back in. That's how good the Mercedes is. He does not have to put another lap in. That is insane. That is incredible, honestly. That I don't know what Mercedes have done apart from the drivability is horrendous. Really, Max? What's going on with the car? Oh, he was fighting the car at the in the on the beginning of. So Max Verstappen is experiencing the same thing Piastri did on his installation lap, which is why he crashed. There's a sudden spike in torque, I guess, and which because of which he is not able to control the car on the exit, especially in turn one, because that's when he starts pushing. And both Aston Martins, both Cadillacs, and both Williams out in SQ1. Colapinto made it to SQ2. Lindbad as well. Lindbad needs to clutch up a bit because Liam Lawson is in P10, Lindbad is in P15. He's got to do a bit more to make it to the final part of qualifying as well. So, and while they take a break, I am going to take a break as well. We'll be right back in a moment. And we're back, sorry. We're back with this. Okay, apparently the track temperature is and the weather has gotten slightly hotter there right now, and I think it's It's gonna be good. Okay, it's green light again, so I guess we're up for the next session. We have 10 minutes for this, and we're good to go. And we're out on medium tires again. And Oscar Piastri goes on his first flying lap. Okay, so Piastri's not going on a flying lap. He's out on a double preparation lap along. But Nico Hulkenberg is definitely on a flying lap. He's gone. He's pushing for the first two sectors, and he's at the back straight right now, with one of the Ferraris in front, I guess, which needs to get out of the way. Has he backed out? I think he's backed out. Hulkenberg backed out. Yeah, he backed out right at the penultimate corner, I guess. So 6 minutes, and currently there are no times on board. I think the drivers are just gonna able to get one lap. That's it. One lap on board. Oh, Ollie Behrman goes fastest as of now, 133.999. So Pierre Gasly 133.5. Charles Leclerc with the purple first sector. Max Verstappen goes fastest with a 133.5. Charles Leclerc goes fastest 132.6, which is almost 1 second from Max Verstappen. That's insane. That's a really good lap. Let's see what Lewis Hamilton can do. Lewis Hamilton goes 7 tenths slower, but that was a still decent lap, I would say. First flying lap is half a second off the pace, so Lando Norris goes third fastest. Antonelli marginally faster, but Russell seems to be going much faster, and he's going to put some distance between him and Antonelli as well. That's 4 tenths. Three, actually, yeah, 3 tenths to be fair. Oh, Ollie Behrman went off again. I don't think he's gone over the line, but he has lost the rear slightly on the curbs over there. Did he go off? He was on the blue line. See, I think he's fine. Oh, he was blocked by the Mercedes. Okay, that was Antonelli in the middle of Lando Norris's path. 3 minutes remaining, and I guess all of the drivers are going to go out on another round of laps. They're just staying outside, recharging their batteries, going on a couple of preparation laps, and we're on board with Isaac Hadger. Isaac Hadger going slower than his previous laps. Impeding has been noted. Is Lewis Hamilton on a flying lap? Everyone's going slower. Everyone's going slower. The tires have gone off. They've pushed too hard in the first one. As it stands right now, Hadger would just make it. Hulkenberg would just make it if no one improves. Is Max on another lap? Yes, he is. Max is going slower. Still, he's got a yellow first sector. Hamilton goes fourth fastest. Verstappen lap time deleted. Verstappen lap time deleted. One track limits at turn 16, lap 12. Max needs to make it there before and go for another lap. Leclerc's not coming out for another lap. Behrman goes seventh fastest, putting Hadjar at risk. Liam Lawson might take Hadjar out of this qualifying. Is that Max Verstappen ahead of Liam Lawson? Hadjar takes the checkered flag. Lawson does not improve. So both Red Bulls are in. They're not going to be improving anywhere. Ocon does not improve either. He stays 12th fastest. I think Red Bull's just going to make it to Q3. It's going to be really, really harsh though from Red Bull, who were like the front runners last year, qualifying almost in the top five every single race. I mean, at least Max Verstappen, not Yuki and Liam. But oh, Max Verstappen went off completely in the final corner. Someone's in the path. Ah, that Alpine. Oh, who was that in the Alpine? Is that was that Colapinto or was that Alpine who was on the racing line? The the Norris Antonelli problem will be investigated after the session. Okay, so the session's over, the time is off, and we've lost Colapinto. Of course, he wasn't getting anywhere. He's 2 seconds slower than the best time. Wait, there's a double yellow on the track. Who's so now this is the final session, and they're going to be coming out on soft tires finally. So now we're going to get to see the real pace of these cars, and we've lost Colapinto, Lindbad, Bortoletto, Lawson, Ocon, and Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg in a P11, that's a very respectable place, honestly, in the Audi. He's going to be fighting with the Haas, like I said. Best of the rest. They're trying to be the best of the rest as of right now, alongside Lawson in P13 as well. Racing Bulls, Haas, and Audi seem to be fighting for the best spot in the midfield right now. So it's going to be a really, really interesting race tomorrow. Just tomorrow morning. I think it's at 8:30 a.m. over here in India. I'm not sure, but do join us for the stream for that as well. So it's going to be a pretty early morning stream. I don't know how many people will be awake on a Saturday morning, but it's going to be fun because of how things have been qualifying around here. The midfield is pretty interesting. The Red Bulls seem to be on a bit of a back foot right now with their pace. Honestly, I want to see what they can do in the final part of qualifying. Maybe because they can't change the setup now, obviously, because they're under parc ferme conditions. But maybe they've got this. Maybe they haven't got the setup exactly right how they wanted it to be, and they might be able to change this after the race tomorrow. After the sprint qualifying tomorrow for the main race and for the qualifying for the main race as well. Okay, there was an incident involving car number 12, that's Antonelli, car number 5, Bortoletto, and car number 63, George Russell, which will be investigated after the session, failing to follow race director's instructions. Maximum delta was not maintained, apparently. Okay, that's interesting. Can this be something? Will this be maximum delta has not been followed? So I suppose I don't think this is going to be a penalty. I think this is just going to be like a warning or sort of something like that, maybe for all three of them, and they'll be let off the hook. We are about to get started with the SQ3 soon. The timing has not come up yet, so I guess it's still not green flag conditions yet. I mean, as in the pit lane has not opened yet. This is going to be interesting to see the last part. Can Ferrari pull off something extraordinary and get maybe P2 or something? It should be good, I suppose. I guess we're trying to see the real pace of the Ferrari, and we have not seen that yet. Leclerc did put in a good lap, but I don't think that was good enough to match the pace of Mercedes. And is it really going to be helping? The new wing really helping Ferrari? Or is can Ferrari do something about the Mercedes today, or is it going to be another Mercedes 1-2 like the previous race as well? We're about to find out. Okay, so the Mercedes have come out ahead, the first ones, and they're out on soft tires. The timings have not been updated yet, so yeah, they're on fresh soft tires. And we're back. Russell fastest in the first sector, Antonelli fastest in the second sector. Verstappen setting personal bests, not the purple sectors we expected. Antonelli goes 131.8. That's the real pace. That's a 131.5, a three tenths difference, 4 tenths faster from his teammate. So Verstappen goes a second and more than a second and a half slower. Charles Leclerc 132.7. That's a 5 tenth difference. Lewis Hamilton goes faster than Leclerc. So the other guys are not coming out yet. I guess is that Oscar Piastri who's coming out, who's preparing to come out. Yes, that's Oscar Piastri preparing to come out now. With 3 minutes remaining, they're gonna just put in one lap. Hopefully, there's no yellow flags. Lando Norris, Ollie Behrman, and Oscar Piastri are out on track now. Isaac Hadjar hasn't come out yet. Max Verstappen needs to put in another good lap because he is more than a second and a half slower than the Mercedes and almost a second slower than the Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton as well. So he needs to do a lot of work right now. Maybe that was just like a banker lap and he's gonna put in another one. Is he gonna be putting in another one? Where is Max? Is he on a flying lap? Both the Mercedes going out for another lap as well. Antonelli has almost matched Russell. He's just 6/100ths of a second behind. Oh my god, they're matching. Russell and Antonelli are literally matching each other. Verstappen takes a yellow first sector. He's still going slower. Is McLaren going to go faster than Verstappen over here? I don't think they can go faster because they've just put in like banger laps for themselves for both Russell and Antonelli, which is a 131.5, 131.8, which is incredibly nice. Russell could not improve on his own lap either. I think that was the best lap. The first lap on absolute new tires was fantastic. I don't think they can do better than that. Leclerc seems to be on. He's 1 second slower. Leclerc is 1 second slower. He's still not faster than Hamilton. Pierre Gasly is going to set his first time. Oscar Piastri just went fastest in the first sector. Where did that come from? Can Oscar Piastri beat Russell? Can he? With an wow. Okay, wow. Um, Lando Norris goes third fastest. That was a nice lap. Come on, Oscar. Oscar Piastri goes fifth fastest. He lost time in the final corner, but that was good. That was good. That was a decent lap in the beginning. Isaac Hadger trying to. Isaac Hadger goes tenth fastest. Max Verstappen in eighth and Red Bull in eighth and tenth. From going from fighting from the championship to becoming slower than Alpine. I feel like the Mercedes power unit cars, Mercedes itself was really fast. That was nice. Um, Norris and McLaren have got a bit of an advantage since the previous race. I think they got the new software as they were talking about. They felt like they were being treated unfairly by Mercedes, but I think they've got the new software, and they seem to be slightly faster as well. And along with Pierre Gasly as well in the Alpine, the Mercedes power unit in the Alpine as well seems to be going good, which because of which Alpine can put up a P7, so that's nice. And Norris put in a great lap. I think that was decent. 6 tenths slower still compared to the Mercedes cars of Russell, and around 4 tenths, around 3 tenths slower than Antonelli as well. So, but that's still fine given how fast Antonelli and Russell were. I think he's put in a good lap. Okay, so then this is it. This is it for qualifying right now. We're going to be coming back with the sprint race tomorrow morning. I hope you guys join me for that as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream as well. And I'm just gonna end the stream now really quickly, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. That's it for sprint qualifying. I'm gonna put out um some of my thoughts about the sprint qualifying on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me there at codexforce.f1. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.